Hello everyone, welcome to Success Education. Today we'll be doing the workbook solution for English for Standard 7, Unit number 3, that is Exploring Advertising. Before that, if you have not subscribed my channel till now, please do subscribe it for more videos. So we'll be starting with the MCQs. First one, this is an article about, it's option number C, advertisements. Second, the article by Dr. Perry Class warns us against, it's option number A, the adverse effects of advertisements on children. Third, the article writer says that sometimes people who want your trust, it's option number B, are not really your friends. Fourth, it is more difficult to protect children as, it's option number B, advertisers use internet and social media. Fifth, advert games for children are created by advertisers. It's option number C, to promote their products. Sixth, one of the following products is not usually advertised. It's option number D, toys. Seventh, Dr. Thomas Robinson says that a 30-second advertisement of a new product can change a child's, it's option number A, preference for brand. Eighth, researchers say that children can't understand the nature of advertising up to the age of, it's option number C, 7 or 8. Ninth, in our information rich world, we need to know, it's option number D, both A and B. 10th, according to Dr. Robinson, parents should make their children aware of, it's option number B, the product they want to buy. Now we'll see the question answers. First one, what is the intention of writing this article? The intention of writing this article is to make his children to be aware of advertising. The writer would like the children to grow up alert to the ways people try to sell them things. Second, what is the effect of advertising for things like cigarettes and alcohol? Advertising for things like cigarette and alcohol helps push children and young people towards unhealthy behaviors. Third, what makes it more difficult to protect children from adverse effects of advertisements? Internet and social media make it more difficult to protect children from adverse effects of advertisements. Now, second paragraph question answers. First one, who creates advert games? Why? Advertisers creates advert games to promote their products. Second, what is Dr. Thomas Robinson? Dr. Thomas Robinson is a professor at Stanford University and a doctor at Lucille Packard Children's Hospital. Third, what has Dr. Robinson derived from experiments with preschoolers? Dr. Thomas Robinson, from experiments with the preschoolers, has derived that even a 30-second advertisement of a new product can change a child's preference for a brand. Now, third paragraph question answers. First one, what was the subject of Dr. Thomas Robinson's study? Dr. Robinson studied the effects of branding of identical foods. Second, which food did the kids point out? The children pointed out the one on the McDonald's wrapper as tasting better. Third, what is the observation of researchers for children up to the age of 7 or 8? Up to the age of 7 or 8, researchers say children can't understand the nature of advertising. They can't identify that the advertisement is trying to persuade them. Now, fourth paragraph question answers. First one, what is the most important strategy to keep children away from advertisements? The most important strategy to keep children away from advertisements is to cut down on their screen time and their use of internet. Second, what should parents not do when a child asks for something? What should they do? Instead of turning down the demand of the child, the parent should help the child to recognize that they are being persuaded. Third, it is the buyer who decides whether to buy a product or not. Justify the sentence. Sellers are determined to sell things by putting forward many temptations, but it is the buyer who is supposed to decide whether to buy a product or not. Now question number 3, that is match A with B. First one, promote, it's option number D, encourage. Second one, obesity, it's option number F, fatness. Third one, identical, it's option number A, similar in every detail. Fourth one, overwhelmingly, it's option number E, powerfully. Fifth one, persuade, it's option number C, convince. Now question number 4, that is true or false. In that, first one is false, second, third and fourth are true, fifth one is false, 6, 7 and 8 are true, ninth one is false and 10th one is true. Now next is the poetry comprehension. For that, question answers are: first one, make a list of the advertised items that man uses in his day-to-day life. Man uses blanket, mattress, pajamas, shower, razor, toothpaste, soap, clothes, coffee, car, etc. advertised items in his day-to-day life. Second, what is the goal of the advertiser? The goal of the advertiser is to react strongly to those who are against advertising. The advertiser wants to convey through this poem that when people use all the advertised things from the moment they get up from their bed till they are going to bed, then why do they abuse advertisements and their influence on them? Third one, who is this advertising poem trying to persuade? This advertisement poem is trying to persuade those people in general who incite others to ignore advertisements or try by all means to discourage advertisements. Now we'll see the word power. First one is make verbs and use them in the sentences of your own. First one, the answer is befriend. Lutkins befriends the lawyer. Second one is heal. The ointment will help heal the wound. Third one is reproduce. Bacteria divide and reproduce themselves. Fourth one is prefer. I prefer hot chocolate to tea. Fifth one is identify. It is easy to identify the constellations. Sixth one is respond. The public is responding positively to the changes. Seventh one is feed. She loves to feed animals. Now we'll see the MCQs, and that first answer is look after. It's option number C. Second answer is option number B, give up. Third one is option number B, find out. Fourth one is option number A, give back. Fifth one is option number B, looked into. Sixth one is option number A, pointed out. Seventh one is option number C, give up. Eighth one is option number A, cutting down. Ninth one is option number C, turned down. 10th one is option number B, kept up. And 11th one is option number A, take in. Now B question is replace the underlined words in the sentences with the words with similar meanings from the brackets. So first one, I would like my children to carefully watch advertising. Second, the doctor examined the case before he started diagnosis. Third, as it was heavy rain, we couldn't start for our destination. Fourth, children are not going to completely leave TV or internet. Fifth, parents should not always refuse to consider their children. Sixth, we should continue our efforts even among adversities. Now we'll see the grammar part. First one are the fill-ups. So we'll start as we went downstairs, opened the front door quite softly and went into the garden. When the children saw him, they were frightened. They all ran away, and in the garden it was winter again. Now question number 2, that is change the voice in the following sentences. First one, issues are also raised by food advertising. Second, advert games are being played by many children online. Third, advertisers create advert games to promote products. Fourth, childhood obesity has been looked into by Dr. Thomas Robinson. Fifth, Which foods tasted better was being asked to point out by the children. 6. The nature of advertising cannot be understood by children. 7th, they should not be simply turned down by parents. 8th, why was that message being put out by them? Now question number 3, that is turn the following sentences into affirmative or negative. What you have to do in this is if the affirmative sentences are given, you will turn into negative, and vice versa. Means if negative is given, we will turn into affirmative. So we'll see the answers. First one, children can misunderstand the nature of advertising. Second, parents should simply accept to hear their children. Third, they should help the child not to forget that they are being persuaded. Fourth, children can distinguish that the advertisement is trying to persuade them. Fifth, children should not confront eating fast foods. Now we'll see the writing part. First is letter writing. On behalf of your father, you need to write to your elder brother who is fond of eating fast foods and chocolates, right? So we'll start the letter as Dear Shiv, I am fine here and hope the same from you. But it seems that since went to Mumbai, your ill-mannered and too much eating fast foods can't keep you healthy anymore, which is why I am worried about you. You don't realize that just how much health hazard overeating is. You are away from our eyes and so we can't take care of you from here. So please take care of yourself because we too don't want you to get ill either. So please consider my words. Hope you understand. Yours, Raj. Now question number 2 is write a paragraph on advantages and disadvantages of advertisements. So we'll start the paragraph as advertisements in a simple sense are drawing the attention of the general public to a product, service, event or idea through different marketing mediums, and advertising is an activity or profession of producing advertisements for commercial products and services. The ads have a great impact on the audience, which creates an urge in them to buy a particular product or service, though it is subjective. The advertisement is the lifeblood of any business. Advertisement, regardless of being online or offline, if they don't catch the attention of the public, then the entire expenditure turns out to be a waste. Now we'll see the additional activity. By seeing the picture, you need to write at least 8 sentences on each of them. So for the first one, we'll start the paragraph as this ad is about today's generation who is eating lot of junk food. Junk food contains a higher level of carbohydrates. It will instantly spike your blood sugar levels. This results in lethargy, inactiveness and sleepiness. A person reflex becomes dull over time and they lead an inactive life. To make things worse, junk food also clogs your arteries and increases the risk of a heart attack. So it must be avoided at the first instance to save your life from becoming ruined. And second one is about smoking, which is injurious for your lungs, right? So we'll start the paragraph as this ad is about smoking, which is very much injurious to health. Smoking causes cancer, heart disease, stroke, lung diseases, diabetes and chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, that is COPD, which includes chronic bronchitis, etc. Smoking also increases risk for tuberculosis, certain eye diseases and problems of the immune system. Smoke exposure also leads to death of non-smoking adults. So here we come to the end of chapter number 3, that is exploring advertising. I hope you have understood the complete chapter. If you have any doubts, you can write in the comment section. I'll surely try to answer all the questions. Thank you for watching my video and do subscribe my channel for more updates. Thank you.